Hey there, I'm Mitch Ponder. This is Sam Roberts, and I think we're going to talk about NFL draft right
Indeed we
now.
are.
All right, so start us off.
Start us off. Well, the worst team in the NFL, as usual, the Cleveland Browns have the number one overall pick. Their record was 1-15, and frankly, they need a player at every single position. Team needs every position,
Yes.
except wide receiver. They might be okay there.
Not really.
Well, they got Coleman and Pryor and Hawkins. They're fine. Actually, tight end, they're good. They got Gary Barnidge. He's okay.
Yeah,
They got Gary Barnidge. He's fine.
he's all right.
He's pretty good, actually. So much. If you're, let's say you're the Browns front office, who are you taking? Well, first of all, let's remind the viewers. Cleveland already said they're not going quarterback.
Right.
Robert Griffin is going to be quarterback next year.
So that makes things tougher already.
Makes things tougher already
Um,
for them.
I would probably do what most mock drafts say and take Myles Garrett
Myles
because
Garrett.
I've been pretty high on him since
Oh, absolutely. He's
college football started this year.
He's-
So
amazing.
he is.
Saw him play against Alabama back in October. I mean, A&M did lose that game, but he played an outstanding game. Had a few sacks, had a bunch of tackles for loss. I mean,
He's just so quick off the
he's
edge.
fast.
and-
Exactly. He's quick off the edge. He gets meaningful penetration every time he's just so fast for a defensive lineman. I mean,
He'll probably be playing outside linebacker, like
that's
an edge rusher.
That's true. That's
But
true.
I don't know how the Browns defense is going to work with that because they're like, don't they run like a 3-4 or something and then old school?
Yeah. They run. They usually run 3-4 with 4 linebackers with Demario Davis, with Tank Carter, a few others.
So they might have to change up defensive schemes.
They would. I think they'd have to. Maybe if you draft Myles Garrett, you think about moving to 4-3.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or if they're trying to stay with what they have, they take Jonathan Allen.
If you want to
From
keep your
Alabama.
3-4 defense, you take Jonathan Allen.
Right.
Who also not as fast as Myles Garrett, in my opinion. Maybe not as good as Myles Garrett, but still a great pass rusher because his ability is not his speed. It's his just this pure, unadulterated strength he has to literally just shove people like literally offensive linemen. He literally bullies them
Yes.
and beats them up. If you watch his film at Alabama, like he's literally knocking these guys on their butts. These offensive tackles are literally getting knocked on their butt to the point where they have two. In some situations, I mean, in the Kentucky game when Kentucky played them, they had 3 guys drifting towards Allen,
Right.
and it's just because they didn't want him to keep shoving John Toth every which way.
All right. So,
Yeah, so that's my opinion. Take on Allen.
49ers have the second pick. This mock draft has them taking Mitch Trubisky from North Carolina. I don't like that pick at all.
Me neither. I think, well, first of all, actually, it could work. San Francisco has a new scheme they're running this year because they just brought in Kyle Shanahan, who was the offensive coordinator in Atlanta,
Right.
who's like his dad, Mike Shanahan, runs the West Coast offense. So maybe Trubinsky is the guy to run a West Coast offense, but
I don't know. I think
he's not
stay
developed
another year
enough.
in
He should have
college.
stayed. He should have stayed another year, in my
But-
opinion. He would have been the number 1 overall pick next year.
Right. I think Deshaun Kaiser would be a better
Kaiser,
pick at 2.
if you want to keep what you're doing, you want to keep Kaiser.
He's the safer pick.
Yeah. Or you could do something stupid and draft either who doesn't go number 1 and keep Kaepernick.
Yeah.
But that's not happening.
Yeah.
Kaepernick's he's
Yeah,
gone.
he's done there.
He's done in San Francisco, probably in the NFL. And frankly, editorial moment, good riddance. I'm not gonna miss you.
Okay, so speaking of Deshaun Kaiser, we have the Bears taking him at 3.
Ooh.
Another pick I'm not too high on.
And I think Kaiser belongs in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Trubinsky would fit better in Chicago.
Probably. Yeah, I think he would too. Just their
with
style
the,
of offense.
with the style of offense John Fox runs, where you have a classic drop back passer
Right.
who just stands in the pocket and throws. The way John Fox has been running things for 20 years as an NFL head coach. I mean, so yeah, Trubinsky fits there perfectly. That's a perfect.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's a perfect. Well, but then again, you have to develop him.
Right. So it's going to be a couple.
It's going to be a couple years,
he's
but
ready.
I mean, frankly, if you're the Bears, what other choice do you have? You were awful this year.
Right.
You were terrible. And you keep promising rebuilding every year, and frankly, you're not. So
They need to build up their defense a little bit too.
They do. Their defense is awful.
And then the 5 Titans taking Corey Davis, the wide receiver out of Western Michigan. I don't know.
Have you seen him play at all?
Not enough.
I saw Western Michigan play Wisconsin in the Cotton Bowl.
I know he was one of the
He was-
leading receivers this
Oh,
year.
of course he was. His numbers were amazing. But you got to remember, he plays for Western Michigan.
Right, they're playing not
They're
top
playing-
tier teams.
No. I think if you're Tennessee, you draft a cornerback.
Yeah, I think defense could be.
Because your pass defense was terrible this year. Best corner in the draft, according to me, and according to a few guys in your opinion, Lattimore from Ohio State.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. All right. Who else does this have taking? Panthers taking Fournette. How do you feel about that?
I'm actually inclined to say I kind of like that. I mean, you have the two dynamic players on a single offense, Cam Newton and.
I still think they
Fournette.
need to go receiver.
That's an excellent point.
I like
too.
Mike Williams
Mike
better
Williams
there.
is a good pick there. For your current, because you have what? You have Travis, or no, not Travis Benjamin. You have Kelvin Benjamin. My apologies.
Yeah. Who
You
was
Kelvin
supposed
Benjamin.
to be good and
Well, he's coming off knee surgery.
Right.
I mean, you can't expect he
right.
doesn't be perfect. I mean, he's coming off knee surgery. I mean, and also the Panthers were awful this year. So I mean, everyone's numbers were down. I mean, look at Cam Newton, had the worst season of his career by far.
Exactly. Buffalo Bills taking Jamal Adams, the safety from LSU.
I mean, hey, they could use a defense, but they could also use a quarterback.
Yeah. They said they want to get them
They're
and
not-
Tyrod aren't like
The coaching staff is their patience is running thin with Tyrod Taylor.
right.
So I mean, you could go quarterback in this situation.
Yeah, I think Deshaun Watson would work there. I can
Yeah.
see it.
Or let's say Kaiser Falls. He could work there too.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong guy. He can run. I've seen him play in Notre Dame. He can run. He can get out of the pocket and run.
He's got an arm too.
Oh, he's got a big arm too. He's a special player.
Okay, speaking of Deshaun Watson, they have the Browns taking him at 12 with the pick they got from Philly. Not sure why they would do that.
Man, that's
Once again, you could take Mike Williams there, and that
No.
would make more sense.
It would. I mean, taking John
anybody
Ross
on-
there would make sense. Taking
Any
Jalen
defensive
Table
player-
then would make sense.
Any defensive player, any
Any defensive
offensive lineman.
player. Exactly. You already said you're sticking with Robert Griffin.
So why take
Why
a quarterback?
draft Deshaun Watson? I mean,
It's the Browns. What do you
it's the
what do you
Browns.
expect?
That's all I'm gonna say. They're just. It's
It's a mess.
it is.
All right. Another pick that I think is a dumb pick would be the Colts taking Dalvin Cook. I think they need to go O-line.
No, you need no line because frankly you don't have one.
Right.
You don't have one. I mean, your offense was your passing game was okay, but you couldn't.
Not when Andrew Luck's getting
Andrew Luck's
sacked on-
getting beat up every play. He stands in the pocket. You can't run the football either in Indianapolis. I mean, Frank Gore had an okay season though, but he didn't get out of the line. That was just Frank Gore running,
Right. And then
which he can do pretty well.
this pick makes a lot of sense to me. Mike Williams going to the Ravens.
Ravens need a wide receiver,
Yeah.
big time. Steve Smith retiring, You need a wide receiver.
Who else do they have? I can't even name the rest of their receivers.
They have Perriman.
Yeah.
They have Brashard Perriman. You got Dennis Pitta, tight end.
Right. Other than that,
I don't know who else they got. So, I mean, yeah.
Jabril Peppers to the Titans.
Yeah.
18.
I mean, hey, they could use a defense, too. I mean,
What position is he going to play? I mean, he can do it all,
He can
but
play it all.
NFL is not really like about that. You usually pick one position and you're there.
yeah, I mean, the example of that is Quentin Dunbar. Played everything at Florida, pretty much, and then he's a corner now in the NFL for the Redskins. If you're Peppers, I say...
I think he said he likes to play safety more.
I think he'd be a good safety. I mean, I'm people say he can play inside linebacker, but
I think he's a better safety.
yeah, I think so too. I've seen him play linebacker. He's pretty good at that. But again, he played linebacker at the college level.
Right.
He did all that at the college level, which is not the same.
It's not the best players going up against you every play. So
Yeah.
okay, and next pick, Bucks taking Marlon Humphrey, cornerback, Alabama. I wasn't too sold on Alabama's secondary, so I'm not sure why they would. You could take Quincy Wilson from Florida.
Well, it's just Marlon
Adoree
Humphreys.
Jackson would, I think, would be a
Adoree
way better
Jackson's
pick
a good
there.
pick. But Adoree Jackson also could play. Also might be moved to receiver. If you read his stats, he's listed as receiver / defensive back.
I think he'll play corner.
She should.
That's his natural
In my
position.
opinion, he should play corner. Quincy's a good corner. Marlon Humphrey. He's fast.
Yes.
He's fast. But
I mean, the Alabama secondary just Deshaun Watson sliced them up.
Sliced them up in the second half. Humphrey ended up. I think he was on Williams. Maybe he was on that game. He was on Williams. I think Humphrey. If you remember, Humphrey was the guy who gave up the game-winning touchdown to, or what? Maybe not the game-winner, but one of the more important touchdowns of the game to Hunter Renfrow.
Right.
On a blown coverage play, where he just lost Hunter Renfrow and he got open in the end zone. Watson made just drop the dime in the bucket.
What is Christian McCaffrey to the Patriots with the last pick? In the
Easy
first round.
choice.
I
Easy.
like it.
He fits perfectly with that scheme. And also, we can make the joke that the Patriots like white wide receivers. So, Edelman, Amendola, Hogan. In the past, they had Welker.
Right.
They had they had Welker. They had you got Gronk. I guess he's a tight end, but who cares?
Same difference.
He's basically a wide receiver, in my opinion.
He's a wide receiver trapped in a tight end's body.
Well, he's too big to actually straight up line up as a wide out, but not fast enough. But he's basically. He can put the slot.
Another pick here that makes a lot of sense is the Cowboys taking Adoree Jackson at 28.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that.
Corner, yeah.
They need defense.
They need a corner. They need pass defense.
I don't get why Donta Foreman isn't going first round.
Well, I don't get why Donta Foreman wasn't one of the 5 finalists in New York. He had 2,000 plus yards again.
Led the nation.
Nation rushing.
Right.
I mean, I think it's a conspiracy against him at this point. It has to be. I mean, come on. He's such a great player, and he's.
Yeah.
Man, that's just.
I agree.
That's just rough.
It's a shame.
It is. It's a real shame.
He's a first round talent.
He is. Might be my opinion. I think he might be better than Delvin Cook. Well, I might take that back.
Dalvin Cook's faster.
Foreman's definitely faster than Cook.
Are you sure about that?
I've seen them both play. I think Foreman. Actually, hold on. Flip that. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Cook faster than Foreman. I misuse my words there, but Foreman might be a better overall runner.
Better power runner,
Oh, absolutely.
but
But once Cook gets to the outside,
There's no
I mean,
stopping
he can just straight up put on the burners. And
I mean,
like,
what was it in the Orange Bowl? It was like 3rd and 26. And
third
he
and 26, he got
gets
a
27.
He converts he gets 28 yards on the 3rd and 26
Right.
draw play, which was just pure.
They were playing field
speed.
position, and
They were playing for field position, and they get a first down
right.
on 3rd and 26. I mean, his speed was just blistering. I mean, they couldn't tackle him.
And he can catch better.
Oh yeah, he's a better passing back than Foreman. So if you want to run that scheme where you have a guy who's a passing back, or get Dalvin Cook.
Right.
But if you want to straight up run the football, like just like old time,
Down your throat.
just put your shoulder down and run down the chute, get Dante Foreman.
Right. Well, I think that's it for
That's it.
NFL draft today. So
That's it.
thanks for watching.
Yeah. So just a final thing. First overall pick, you're taking Myles Garrett, number 1 overall.
If I'm the Browns, Jonathan Allen.
Oh, Allen.
Yep. If I want to stay 3-4, I'm taking Jonathan Allen.
That's true. That's true. So you're taking Allen.
And he'll match up better against NFL
That's
offensive
true.
linemen.
That's true.
So
I'll take that. All right. We'll see you later.
like and subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe.